often.
Very exciting series, though, honestly.
Yeah, I haven't casted a good series of PvP. The micro, man, is so intense. Like, seeing it firsthand and observing it, it's not like seeing it on stream.
Like, Siphon, it's just so incredible, because he knew that he actually lost too many workers there, right? Like, he's like, all right, I got outpositioned there at the end. He got a warp into the high ground. I had to give away some probes to survive, but you know what? If he noticed that there were sentries being built up there, and he had an advantage in terms of army. He went up there and capitalized on that little advantage and was able to take the win quite handedly.
You can see right here. This is where about where Nemesis cut probes.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Daybreak. Ohana.
Wait, can they repeat maps in one series? Is what they want to know.
Next series. We need the map pool for this gentleman. Hey, Sam? I know you're outside, Sammy. I know you can't hear us. Can we get the map pool? You just put me on this.
Hold on a sec.
Nemesis needs the map pool. And I could hear myself, and it was really, really weird.
Plug my phone in.
I don't even know where my phone is. That's a legit background.
Nice.
Damn proud I found that. My battery said it's 96%. Either my phone is frozen.
Nice. I left Skype on my phone for like 2 hours and it ate all the battery because everyone was talking.
So, I mean, I'm looking at the graph from the last game. You can see right here, like, that's where the 4-gate, that's where he cut probe and the 4-gate happened. It's best of 5. No. It's not an extended series. It's a best of 5. If you win the first best of 5, you have to play another best of 5 because Nemesis hasn't lost yet. He hasn't lost a match. So, to, counteract that, it's like he drops down in the loser's bracket and he just plays another best of 5. Maps reset, everything resets. So... And it's loser's map pick for that. So if he, if it goes to another best 5, he gets first map pick. And these chairs are so comfy.
Oh, man,
I have to say, like, Sam and his brother-in-law did a fantastic job of accessorizing this place.
Oh yeah.
If you guys have never been here, it's local Battlelands. It's on 1207 Anderson Avenue in Fort Lee, New Jersey. If you live anywhere in the area, I mean, we made a 90-minute trek up here today. Totally worth it.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in New York, you can get here pretty easily. I think there's some public transit that gets here.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to get here. Beautiful land center, man. There's about 25 stations to play at.
Yeah, and there's like Xbox, all sorts of computer games too. So
yeah, they have like a ton of Xboxes. Yeah. Pretty much every Xbox game. There's a whole bunch of different games being played right now at the land center. But here we are, game number 4. It is 2-1 to the score of Siphon. He has the advantage, of course. If he wins this game, he will win the first series. He have to come back and win another series to win the tournament. OpTiKNemesis is making sure that doesn't happen. Plain and simple.
Yep, he wants to just close the series out, plain and simple, with 2 more wins. But I don't know, it's going to be hard because both these guys are just playing so well today.
They've been playing probably the best StarCraft they've played in a long time. At least it looks that way. I've known Siphon for a while. I've seen a lot of his games. He's played in some of my tournaments.
Nice.
So it is interesting to see these players in person. And of course, meeting a Giant Smurf for the first time was always so cool to meet the players that you work with a lot.
Of course, yeah.
And I mean, local battles putting this on. It's such a beautiful thing. It's so nice to see that esports are still thriving in small communities, and that's what it's about. It's about helping growth. But Nemesis coding out his probes, nothing too crazy for either player. I'm surprised Siphon's not cheesing this game. I kind of thought he would, at a hunch.
Yeah, it's another good cannon rush map, to be honest.
Not even a cannon rush map, but, like, he's up with the game, and, it's a very, very long series. If he can lock it down here, it's going to put Nemesis...
It's not too late to do a 4-gate, though.
Yeah, it's definitely not. He hasn't... I feel like 4-gates are kind of the one thing that could be feigned easily.
Yeah, you just take a second gas, don't put guys in it.
Yeah.
And look
or even me. 2 guys, the two...
Yeah, 2 in each.
Yeah, it was kind of a nice touch.
Yeah, it still works with 4-gate. And actually you get a little more gas, too.
I think sentries need to be incorporated into 4-gates a little bit more often.
Yeah, 1 or 2 is not bad, but getting too many, I don't know.
I mean, they're not the best damage to it, but can you imagine...
It's hard to micro them, too.
Depending on your opponent's gateway outlet, outlay. Could you imagine if you had like gateway, and a gateway here, and you're attacking your opponent there, and you force field right there, and you block like 4 zealots right there?
If they go like Immortal or something, it's great because you just can like force field the Immortal in, and then you have like the zealots hitting it. It can't kite.
Yeah, so sentries do have their place, and I think that double gas with 2 guys in each gas lends to that style. But it's a very, very
you get like 2 or 3 seconds.
It has a very, very narrow field of vision in terms of being successful.
It's more seen in like PvT or something like that.
Yeah, and you'll see it in PvP in general, but the sentry is strictly defensive in this circumstance. Or even for Guardian Shields, actually.
Already seeing our first deviation, though. Again, OpTiKNemesis is choosing for just 1 gate early on, and then that Zealot, whereas Siphon going again with this very comfortable.
That's an earlier second gate, though.
Was it really? Are you sure about that?
I think so. It looks to be strictly a 4 Stalker or 3 Stalker rush.
Yeah, true. Well, he was getting it a bit earlier last time, right?
I thought he was getting it after core. I haven't been paying too close of attention.
I don't know. Could be.
I will probably review these replays. I need to remember to send all the replays to myself. Oh, I actually have them all on my account, so what am I saying?
Nice.
Yes, he'll again for Siphon's been favoring this pretty much every single game. You can see him, he has his build worked out to the teeth. And Protoss players, like, that's what Protoss is about, in my opinion, is excelling in
and
getting your timings down very, very
Nemesis
succinct.
is banking a lot of money here, so he's actually going to throw on 2 more gates, maybe even adding a 3rd. But
no,
we'll
just
see.
2 gates?
Yeah, just 2 gates. Going for this typical 3 gate.
What are you up to, Probe? He's a shady character.
I think
that's the guy you find in the back alley. That guy, that Probe right there.
It doesn't look so scary.
Dude,
I don't think it's gonna like.
He opens his coat and he has like knives and grenades in there.
Oh, he was friendly. He just got like a little like taser gun.
That Probe's sketchy, man. Hands down. That Probe is very, very sketchy.
Well, either way, I think he's just gonna go in there and check maybe the gas after that assimilator dies. He wants to see if Siphon or if OpTiKNemesis actually took it. But it won't be killed before it can actually check anything.
So that Probe actually can die, and he actually lost another Probe down over here. So,
right.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that was Nemesis Probe that went down. So both players losing a Probe, which is kind of big in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like you always expect there's a chance for that first Probe to die, but I think Nemesis is just going to go into his expansion right now. He's shown that he's very comfortable with that.
Yeah, he's actually doesn't have a forward pylon this time around, so he's not looking to be aggressive with this 3 gate. Looking to be very defensive, warping in 2 sentries. Siphon, meanwhile, 4 gate out of him, straight up 4 gate.
Right, straight up 4 gate, and actually,
wow, that's huge. Nemesis sees that.
Oh man, not quite the best spot for that pylon.
Yeah, that could be really, really bad for Siphon.
But the thing is,
and he has no idea that was seen either.
OpTiKNemesis is getting the Twilight Council, so I think after seeing that pylon now, he's not going to expand just yet. So at least he'll have some kind of that Twilight Council is kind of his insurance policy right now. Like he can hold off his push, and after it's done, he'll have some tech to fall back on.
And it's not closing. Why is the council
not
not
force
closing?
field though. He's actually going to take out a lot of these stalkers. Just needs to get 1 more force field down, I think. Oh, he got one actually. Never mind.
Yeah,
so microing really well though. Shouldn't be losing. I only lost 2 stalkers in that engagement, but oh my god, a warp in. Oh, that was that was Nemesis's warp in.
Yeah.
It's always so hard to tell when who's warping and what.
I can't get the console to close. It just keeps on going to vision. I don't get what's going on.
I guess he just wants you to see something.
I know. It was definitely Control W, right?
No, I don't think so. I think it's Control Z.
It's not Control Z.
Alt Z.
It's Control W and it's
Alt
not
F4.
Working. Oh, you know why it's not working? Is because the warp-ins is W. That's why it's not working.
Really?
Yeah. Hang on. Let me try this way.
Well, I guess someone's...
No. Okay. I don't know.
I guess we can only hide it in Terran versus Zerg or something like that.
I don't know. I was trying to hide it. I'm sorry, guys. I tried so hard. I don't do my observing very often, which is like worth mentioning. My observing skills are subpar. They're okay, but they're not great.
Siphon now, that attack definitely did fail. He was looking to do a lot more damage than he actually did, but like we said, Nemesis did get that Twilight Council out, so he had that tech to fall back on. And, it's really nice to have a tech rather than having like some probes or something if you hold off an attack like that, because if there's an expansion behind it, you now have the option of punishing it. So Nemesis' advantage is going to be as big as it can be right now, like his army advantage, because he just killed a big part of the army.
It was double the size for a second.
And even though like his economy isn't going to be as great, but whenever you're playing a game in PvP and with an economic lead, it's always going to be a little bit riskier than just playing pure tech.
And Forcefield will go down to defend this push. No other pylons out on the map for Nemesis. Nexus has been canceled, so
Yeah.
Nemesis is able to. He's only on. Well, he's on 4 gates. So
there's one Immortal out now for Siphonn.
And big blink in.
Blinking
We'll
on
go
top,
ahead.
and the Immortal's probably going to go down, but actually bring it all the way back, so it's not even firing on the Stalkers. And now the Stalkers can blink once more and take it out, and there's just not going to be enough here, I think, from bbSiphonn to hold this off. Like I was saying, just having that tech advantage, I think, is much more stable than relying on maybe getting a little bit more econ. So I just love the Twilight Council timing. Really nice touch.
Yeah, it really. That's what's saving the game. So it's GG right now. For Siphonn, it's tied up 2-2. Nemesis, if he wins here, he wins the tournament. If Siphonn wins here, it's another best of 5.